Okay, so fishing. Now, we all know fishing is fishing and you can go about your business and fish however you like. But when it comes to cooking, cooking fish is a little bit harder in this game. You just don't know the actual time of how long you have to be fishing for. So I set up this box which has obviously a furnace inside it. Now, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to time how long it takes to cook a fish. Now, I've done a couple of tests and it seems to be around 18 seconds is a good sort of like time. This cod is worth 10. I've copied and pasted this cod a couple of times because I've done this a few times. So I'm going to hit this button, hit that button on my keyboard and press play at the same time. Cook for 18 seconds and see what the worth is. Ready, and now. So it's going now. 18 seconds, done. Right. So let me just take this around the shop to where I've burnt a fish and got the normal price fish. We should see a little bit of a difference. And if so, this gives me a good idea. Sort of stolen from Itchy as well, but I've came up with it as well at the same time. So there we go. That's a burnt fish. That's worth 0. That's a normal fish, and that's worth 10. There you go. Take the burnt one off. Doesn't mean anything. And then if we put the cooked one on, the price has now gone up to 11. You get an extra 1 coin. Cooking a fish takes a little, you have to be quick on the draw to be able to cook the fish. You have to sit there a lot of the time and go, oh my god, I have to cook this fish. But what if there was another way? So most of you know that I built a semi-automated system for this. When I say semi-automated, basically stand on a brick with a couple of conveyor belts that feed into your truck. What if there was an easier way of cooking fish and conveyor belting it at the same time? So that's what I want to do. Now, I know Itchy has done this. So I'm sort of stealing his idea a little bit, but he sort of stole mine at the same time. So it's all good. Yeah, this is the joys of being in a community, isn't it? Yeah. You borrow everyone's ideas. So what I need to do is I need to take this, which is a fish of some kind, and I need to time the belt of how long it needs to be for 18 seconds. Right. So now, the idea, as I trudgingly walk back with a cart attached to me, is to basically make a conveyor belt oven. That's where I'm going for on this. So I need that conveyor belt to last 18 seconds, and then after that it can go wherever it likes. I mean, I may even just feed it into the cart, which you can do. You can feed it into the cart, which you can put into the back of the truck and then drive it down to a selling point. So I'm going to be trying that. See what happens, really. Okay, got me fish. Just need to see where this one lands. Perfect. Right, cool. Next test is to basically see if this burns from here. Now technically, by the time it gets to here, that fish shouldn't burn. That looks pretty perfect. Now the only way to test that, truly, is to take a magic wand, and I need to duplicate this again. Now that fish looks pretty good. Same fish, because obviously we duplicated it, with the extra 1. Now if that fish turns out black, here, that is the perfect row, and then I can actually tell you how many that is. Okay, so we've added 2 to the run. I want to see when this fish burns. It's got to burn at some point, and then I know where the threshold is for this 18 seconds. That's why the 18 was about here, but it's not spending pure 18 seconds on a fire. It's still looking good. That's still cooking. Seen a definite difference in the actual thing though, but these are being cooked at a different rate. Maybe it's because they're spinning. So where is it? Where the actual end, where it will guaranteed to burn? And then you just don't do it after that. That was it. That was it. There you go. That one burnt. So that is the last one. So let's try again with another fish. So if it gets to this one again and it burns, this is the threshold of how many ovens you need to cook a fish in this game. I know this seems like a really pointless thing to do, but adds a bit more profit to the game. Ready? Yeah, right there. That's it. That's the last one. Cool. There we go. So that burnt the fish twice. So that is where we need to stop. Let's get rid of this. Ta-da. Right, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 furnaces on a track will cook a fish. Not too shabby if you ask me. Okay, so you can tell the ones that sort of flipped sideways, like lengthways and not sideways. Like these ones. That one, and that one. They flipped upside down. But then the other one's flipped normally. So if you just take your fishing rod, and as long as they end up on a conveyor belt, bobbling along, and it's all good. I like this. This adds that extra little bit to like fishing where you're just like, yeah, it's all good. It's fishing. 22. So 22 furnaces cook a fish. Plus side to that is that now all you have to do is catch the fish, which means you just set up your little like no pump system and just go fishing, and it cooks it automatically. And that takes away some of the... This is what I mean. This system needs to be automated into fishing. So hopefully this has helped you not only catch fish, but to cook fish to basically perfection. Okay, here we are. So a normal fish is worth 6. So if this fish is cooked to perfection, it should be worth 7. Oh yeah. Cooked to perfection with an automatic smelting thingy. It's all gravy. Oh baby. There we go. So there you go. An automated fishing cooking machine. That is a collaboration between myself, who basically hooked up a connector for, well, who hooked up a conveyor belt for automating a fishing rod, and then Itchy, who decided, hey, I've got an idea, let's see what this does. And I think in respect, it's basically a collaboration between me and Itchy, because I like it when things like this happen. It's all good. So yeah, credit to Itchy, credit to myself. I think we've had a jolly good time doing this, and you guys have now learnt a way of automating fishing and cooking at the same time. Well, I say to automated, it's automated to a point. You know, the only thing you can do really, if you really want to automate this, is hope that in 2.0 we get like a fishing machine, or you get a auto clicker and you time it for however long it takes for that bubbly thing to happen. But if you want to do it by hand, it's 18 seconds before your fish burns. If not, it's 22 furnaces on a long track of conveyor belts, just powered by one of those. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on the channel. If you have any questions or anything you want to know, down in that comment section below, I'd love to hear your thoughts or problems or anything else, and I'll see what I can do. So thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you all later. Boom! Fist bump to you.